Fight Forum. My name is Andre Jacobs, and after 7 days of magnificent violence, we are finally at the real main event, the main course. Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. Boom! So if you've been watching the sport for a while, then you've probably, been a part of Conor McGregor's journey inside of the octagon, and you're fully aware of the fight that he and Dustin Poirier had previously. But what I want you to do is take that fight that's in your mind right now and put it over to the side. Yep, just put it over to the side. Because although it kind of is relevant, it kind of isn't either, because these two are two completely different fighters. Still have some very similar and important traits about them, but they are different in very important ways. What I've always noticed about Dustin Poirier is if you put him in a fight with someone who is able to disrupt his rhythm from early, it takes him a while to get settled, or he just doesn't get settled at all. You can see this with the Korean Zombie fight. You can see this with the Conor McGregor fight, the first one. You can see this with the Khabib fight. If he isn't able to settle himself, feel comfortable in his situation, then his opponents are able to have more success with their attack. I think he's gotten better with that as he's gotten older. It's definitely still a part of him, but he's calm and collected inside the octagon now. Instead of, he may want a bloody war, but he isn't just going guns blazing. There's a method to his actions, and I think that's a very important thing to highlight in Dustin Poirier as a fighter in this day and age. Now with Conor, it's a little bit more difficult to say, because we've really seen Dustin compete a whole lot during the, I'm guessing 4 years, if you will, that Conor's sort of been in and out of the octagon, whether that's boxing or opening up proper 12 or doing whatever rich people, unlike myself, do. He's been a busy boy. But when we saw him get into the octagon against Cowboy Cerrone, he looked absolutely fantastic. And hearing him speak to the Mac Life, hearing him discuss his sort of mentality for fighting and where he's at in his career, I think we're really going to see the best of Conor McGregor, and I think that's a really exciting prospect, because we've seen so much from him already. He is a double champ. He is the biggest star this sport has ever seen, but at 32 years old, I mean, have we seen him at his absolute prime and his absolute peak? I am not sure, but I'm kind of hoping we haven't, to be honest, because I'd like to see him go up to that next level. He mentioned also in the Mac Life that he plans on having a stint at 155 pounds. That is also exciting. That is also very, very exciting. So I feel like he's taking this serious, because this is going to be the foundation of his campaign at 155 pounds. Listen, Conor McGregor doesn't have to prove anything to anyone really anymore. I mean, he's done what every fighter sort of comes into this sport to do: earn money and secure the bag. But if we're talking in terms of competition, there's still a lot out there for Mr. McGregor to try and conquer. And he's got to start with Dustin Poirier, and I am really, really excited for this matchup. I thought about it long and hard. Both men are saying very different things about this fight. Conor is saying that he intends on knocking Dustin out in 60 seconds, which is kind of sucky considering I intend on buying this pay-per-view. So if you're gonna knock him out in 60 seconds, at least make it an impressive knockout. Whereas Dustin is saying that he plans on this being a drag-out war. Bloody battle. I don't really see Conor getting in many of those bloody battles. Nate did. Nate put him in that situation, but Nate is a different sort of animal. Dustin definitely has that, and we've seen it in some of his fights prior, but that left hand is so dangerous. I just really wonder if he can take it. If he can take it, then boy oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight on our hands. I think he can. I think he can take it for at least the 60 seconds. Whether or not he can do it for 25 minutes is anyone's guess. But I think Dustin is smart enough and less emotional than their first fight, which should allow him to navigate the dangerous waters of the first round facing Conor McGregor. I think he'll win a decision. That's a ballsy statement, right? I know a lot of people are going to jump in the comments and go, Conor's going to win. Conor's going to win. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Conor McGregor wins. Conor McGregor is one of the greatest fighters that ever stepped foot inside the octagon. I'm just so impressed with Dustin Poirier over his last campaign. But I think he's going to give Conor a real challenge. And I think we're going to get a real fight. If you like the content we're putting out, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know how you feel. Let me know if you think Conor's going to wipe the floor with him. If you think I'm right, but Dustin Poirier will get that decision win. Take it easy. Peace.